Hey coin collectors, Dan the Collecting Man here. Today I've got another unboxing from Bullion now. A couple of cool products that came out in January and I finally had time to go and pick it up. So I thought I'd have a look at this and show you some of the cool products that have come out and what I've purchased. So we'll start off with some of the silver rounds that I got. This is from Michael's Gone Mad sale. So these ones were like amazing prices. So this one here is the American Buffalo. Really love the detail on this one, the finish on this one. So this is something quite unique and a bit different to the other buffaloes that I've got in the past. So I'll show you one of the other buffaloes I've got where it's a bit more matte finish. This one has a lot more texture and detail to the finish, even at the top and bottom. So I'm not sure what mint it is. It's a little bit different to some of the other ones, but I love it. I never know which way to flip these sometimes, but you can see just the detail. Well, that's just like a kind of a real matte finish. This one has a lot more detail in it, and I love it. I think it's pretty cool. So nice one to have as part of the collection. There's no year dates, and like I said, I can't find what mint it is, but it's definitely something quite unique, and I think it's a nice one to add. And only $53 when you look at spot price right now today. Filming was $51. That's not bad to get silver at that price. And the other one I got for the same price was this American. So it's like similar to the $50 Walking Liberty. So another cool one. So this one has a little G with dots around it. Again, I've got no idea what mint. So chuck in the comments below if you do know what mint. So this is obviously very similar to the US Eagle. So this is the 2021 Eagle. So very, very similar in design, or pretty much the same. But obviously that's got the American Eagle there, where this is like the $50 silver round version. So a little bit different. This is obviously the Type 2, but still pretty cool to get this one. So as you can see, it looks almost exactly the same as this one here, but definitely happy to have these. And for $53 for silver, always cool to get. So the next one we got is, let's have a look, Lucky Dip. These ones here, so I ended up getting two of these. I think these are really cool. So these are the Royal Mint, and as you can see here, the Germania Mint Odin bar. So this is the first of the series, which always when you get first of a series are very collectible. And this is the first time I've really seen co-branded mints, especially the Germania Mint, which is known for their quality, is really cool. So I'll show you that there's been a few different styles to this one. So this is the first one that's co-branded, but then I've got these two here. These are some of the other ones that I've already bought direct from the Royal Mint. Now this one's a very special low minted one. As you can see here, this is an antique finish one, so very, very low mintage on this, and this is sold out 24 hours. As you can see here, it's very, very similar, but on this side it's almost exactly the same there, but just an antique finished. But we don't have the co-branding. This one only has the Royal Mint. And then we'll have a look at this one here. This is just a standard silver one, but in the Royal Mint only branding. So as you can see, it comes in a little bit of a different type of card. This one comes in the plastic. This one obviously got the Germania Mint kind of branding packaging. So I think they're all up. They're around 60,000, but I'm not sure if it's 60,000 each, because both websites say 60,000. So is it 60,000 all up, and we don't know if there's 30,000 in this packaging or 30,000 in this packaging, or is it 60,000 each packaging? I'm pretty sure it'll be 30 each, but it'll be very interesting to know how much is in what packaging. So I got two of these ones because I think these are going to be quite unique. So these ones came in these boxes as well, so there's a lot more packaging, so obviously a little bit more premium to get these ones compared to these ones. They were only around $60, so it wasn't too bad to get this for the silver. And like I said, first in the series, and I think this is going to be a very, very collectible series, so I was very, very happy to get those and add those as a collection. It'll be interesting to see what kind of premiums and values they go on moving forward. Obviously there's already quite a high premium on the antique version one because it has such a low mintage. The next one is this one here from the Canadian Mint, a 2-ounce Goose. I love this one. Just the finish, so I don't know if I'll be able to get it on the camera well enough, but you can see all the like micro lines going vertical there, and obviously we've got the security feature there, which will have 25 inside the maple there. And just the detail. So this is obviously a series that came out, what year was it? 2020. So that was the first one that came out. As you can see, this one is a second-hand one. It's had a few scuffs and things in there, so they've progressed in a while, but these do hold a bit of premium even though it's in this condition. But to get one that hasn't been scuffed or anything like that is pretty cool. So the quality of this I thought was absolutely amazing. Just the detail they were able to produce in this 2-ounce coin is absolutely beautiful. So I don't think the lighting and my camera work can do this justice about how beautiful that looks pretty good there. How beautiful and detailed this is with all the stuff in there. The only feedback I have is it would have been cool if the picture was brought wider and have the writing and all that within the picture, just to give the detail of the picture more justice, because it does really pop out. Just like this one here, where you can see it's kind of popped out. Obviously there's a little bit more emptier ground in that one, but it's still, nonetheless, it's a nice little 2-ounce coin to own, and definitely I think it's quite unique. So 49's fine, silver as well, so a nice little finish there. So chuck in the comments below if this is something that you like to collect. I love collecting Canadian coins. It's a shame we can't get them as easy as in Australia compared to other countries. So when I can get them at a reasonable price, I definitely do get them. This cost me around $125, so obviously there's a bit of premium in there, but I think this is worth it. I think they're quite collectible. I'm not sure what the final mintage will be. I've had a look at the Canadian Royal Mint website, and it's got that it's out of stock, so it doesn't. Not sure if they're going to be producing any more of these, so it'll be interesting to see what the final mintage number's on there. But I'd love in the comments below if that's something that you like. But for me, it's a beautiful piece. And the last one I got, which I'll probably end up getting a lot more of these, is this Lunar rectangle piece of silver. So it's only just been released in January, where we're starting now. Obviously, we're in the year of the snake. So it's a very late release to have this bar. And 300,000 of these are going to be minted. So I'm not sure how they're going to go with sales, selling these off. Very low cost on these, only $56, so very low premium, which is fantastic. But this design came out probably around 9 or so months, if not longer ago, in the gold version. So I do have the gold version. It's in storage at the moment, so I don't have it here to show you. But the gold version in the packaging, which I'll show you on the right hand side, absolutely looks amazing, and it looks really cool. So there will be another one coming out, obviously the year in the snake. So they'll do, this will be a series, and obviously this being the first in the series and being the lunar dragon on top of that. And I think this design, all the details and intricate work on this, I think it's a really nice design. I think you'll find that this will be something that'll be quite collectible in the long term. So yes, it does have a high mintage numbers, but I think it will still retain its value and add some premium in the long term. So I'm not sure how long it'll take for them all to sell out, and for collectors once the snake comes out, and the horse and all the other ones, and what the other designs will be. So obviously it's not a coin, so it's not like this one here. So we do obviously have this one here, which is the dragon bar that comes out every year. So this is the dragon bar, as you can see here, which has 2024 on there. But this is a dragon every year, and this is a coin. So the $1 coin. Well, this will be just a 1 ounce bar. And I love the way they've done the design on that. Instead of just doing the kangaroos on the back, they've done this, which looks really cool. So love to know if you think you're going to get some. Like I said, I might get a tube of these in a couple of months. So I'm just holding off on a little bit of cash at the moment. But I think these will be something that will definitely, hopefully, from my perspective, add a bit of premium on top of the collection. So I'd love to know in the comments below what's your favorite out of the collection that I've got. I think there's a good little mix, some premium products and some very low near to spot products as well. And I think there's still on the website that you can buy a mix. It's this lucky dip, so which is pretty cool, and I was pretty happy with the products I ended up getting. So I do have a link down below to buy me a coffee if you want a little shout out for the channel. And make sure you give us a thumbs up if you enjoy the content and enjoy the products that I'm purchasing. And if you're not yet subscribed to Dan the Collecting Man, as you can see, it's a lot of fun and a lot of cool products that we get to review. So if you want to keep up to date and see some of the cool products that we review, make sure you get your subscription in. And as always, thanks so much for watching and joining the coin collecting community. I'll catch you in my next video. Dan.